Hello, my name is Katie and I wanted to welcome you to my channel with a little bit of an explanation as to my journey as a remote online notary and how that kind of came about. So I had been in finance for about 10 years and during that time I was a notary throughout. So I had a really good understanding and groundwork of notarization. It was nice because I got to see all kinds of different documents that were brought in to me as a notary that was working for a bank. But at the time I didn't really care because I didn't know that there were so many different ways to be able to make income and revenue as a notary. I just thought that it was something that I had to do, that the bank had me kind of do as my commission. Fast forward to some life changes and my schedule was a little bit chaotic and a 9 to 5 wouldn't really work for me. With that and then also childcare and just everything all combined came to that this wasn't the right thing for me. So what I ended up doing is I was searching all over the internet and trying to figure out a different way for me to pivot as a single parent. I stumbled upon loan signing as a career. And it was perfect because I had already been down a lot of different rabbit holes as far as like, oh, I can do this. And then it's like, just kidding, this is an MLM. Or, oh, I can do this. And it's like, just kidding, we want $2,000 up front and then you have to pay us for leads and all of this other stuff. So I'm like, oh, there has to be something that is real that I can do as a job that isn't a 9 to 5. Fast forward to finding out about loan signing, I was like, there's no way that this is real. There's no way that you can make this much. This is another scam. I looked into it. The more that I looked into it, I was like, I can do this. I started doing loan signing. That's in person. You go out to different locations to get documents notarized, usually for loan signings of real estate closings. And then also, as I was doing that, I found out about all these different types of industries and it just kept growing as far as finding different opportunities within notarization. Fast forward a little bit more, I saw the notary blocks about how it was either in person or as a remote online notary and I was like, oh, what is this? Because I had never heard of it. I didn't even know if it was available in my state, which is Florida. So I looked into it and I was like, oh, this is available in my state. I still don't know anyone that has ever done this or ever heard of it, basically. I was like, oh, this is fine. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna invest my time and money into something that I have never really seen in real life. I did the training, I paid my insurance, and then the first remote online notary that I actually met turned into one of my friends now. She is very, very influential within my notary career, but that was the first time that I had ever seen a remote online notarization. I had done all of this work and I hadn't actually seen something being notarized remotely before. I definitely think that it is important to try and see what it is that you are going into before you go into it. And that is why I started doing these types of tutorials. I think that it's perfect to see what it looks like from a perspective of what I wish that I could have seen as I was going through this journey. That's what this channel is for. I'm going to be doing different interviews with people that are relevant within the industry and then also the complementary industries. So people that we want to work with or people that are influential in the notary world. And then we're gonna do tutorials, we're gonna talk about marketing, and then just basically the different things that I think are important for you within your business if you are looking into becoming either a notary or a remote online notary, just to give you a little bit of a sneak peek. I am the former notary relations director for Blue Notary. I helped develop some different programs within the platform as far as onboarding and doing some training and courses and tutorials for that. And then I took a little bit of a different direction because I wanted to focus more on my business and then prioritize my family. That is something that I'm very, very proud of. and I learned a lot during that time. But I wanted to make this a place that you can come, do searches for, take a little bit of a sneak peek and see what it looks like behind the scenes on some of these platforms, go over reviews, and then it actually looks like to be both a notary that is traditional in person and a remote online notary. I also have some tutorials and courses and freebies and just all kinds of goodies in my Stan store, so feel free to check that out as well. I definitely welcome you, and I'm excited for you to be here. Thank you.